The ISIS files is our top focus story. The National Investigation Agency probing the Bengaluru cylinder blast case, remember this is the terror attack that took place last year, has unveiled a very sinister Islamic State plot to bleed India. In this India Today exclusive report, this charge sheet has been accessed exclusively by India Today. We bring you details of the Islamic State terror plot, how the conspiracy was hatched. There's a handler called Colonel, how Colonel was out to radicalize not just young Muslim youth, but Muslim youth who were studying either engineering or wanting to study robotics, how they wanted to recruit other young Muslim boys to carry out a series of terror attacks in India. They were being taught to hurl Molotov cocktails, carry out reconnaissance, carry out recce, target marketplaces that have furniture, oil, electronics, and also target places of worship to fan communal tensions in India.
This was the moment when a pressure cooker went off in an auto in Karnataka's Mangaluru in November 2022. What was first believed to be a mishap then turned out to be a sinister terror plot. The cooker bomb, which was meant to be planted at a public place, exploded in a moving auto rickshaw, injuring the main accused, Sharik, who was later arrested. The National Investigating Agency, which carried out an extensive probe, has now unveiled a shocking ISIS terror plot brewing in Karnataka, and the details will shock you. India Today is the only channel to access NIA's supplementary charge sheet, which details the radicalization plot, the ISIS training for terrorists, and the men behind this cooker terror case. The targets: temples and Hindu outfits, and an attempt to spread communal hate across the country. The NIA probe has revealed that 9 accused terrorists were all under the wing of an online handler who went by the name of Colonel. Colonel, who is yet to be identified and tracked down by authorities, used end-to-end encrypted communication platforms to stay in touch with these terrorists and radicalize youngsters. Colonel would share videos on how to assassinate people, how to make petrol bombs, and carry out arson with the recruits. He also shared training videos of ISIS fighters and Islamic preachings on jihad to turn the recruits into assassins and suicide bombers. India Today has also accessed WhatsApp chats between the Colonel and one of the accused.
This is called Molotov. Learn how to make it and practice a bit of it. Essential skill for a guerrilla fighter. To begin with, practice throwing bottles and better your aim and throwing skills. At least you should have a couple of arson jobs in your pocket by the time you finish your engineering. Something small like burning a bus or a train or some wooden bridge, etc. It should seem like some miscreant work or accidental fire. It is important you pass through this phase. As work increases, there will be regular operations. Whole of India will become like Kashmir. There will be paramilitary and police everywhere, especially in Muslim areas.
But how did these terror accused fly under the radar for so long? For starters, the accused received funds only in the form of cryptocurrency from the Colonel. They used exchanges which did not follow KYC norms. The funds would be sent into crypto wallets of their friends and even far-off acquaintances. They would then collect it and convert it into cash. All 9 terror accused are now behind bars. But here's what's shocking. A deep dive by India Today into their profiles has confirmed that 5 out of the 9 terrorists came from a tech background. They were well educated but clearly wanted to use their qualifications to spread terror. These terrorists planned to pursue robotic courses to carry out terror attacks.
I would prefer you work in high-tech industry, something like defense production or petrochemicals or chemicals. You would need a cover in any case. So being in a critical industry would give us an insider knowledge of how to sabotage these industries which form the backbone of any nation.
The NIA charge sheet has established beyond a doubt that the ISIS is trying hard to spread its terror tentacles across the country, planning multiple attacks and using online jihad to target and radicalize youngsters.
India Today accessed the exclusive copies of supplementary charge sheet filed by NIA in connection with Mangalore cooker blast attack. In this particular charge sheet, we have learned that how the radicalization of these jihadis has been done. A colonel from ISIS was trying to train these jihadis to make bombs at home, and apart from them, he has also asked others also to learn the robotic techniques to attack in prominent places in India through that. And he have also asked all the accused to get recruited in defense organizations like BHEL as well as DRDO. And they were transferring enough money to all these accused to ensure that